informed that they have been in contact with somebody carrying the virus. And if they are also symptomatic, then they are to confine themselves. And then testing continues throughout the next 2 weeks of all these people that have been identified as having been in contact with somebody who has the virus and is carrying it. So, but it requires both Bluetooth and NFC and certain kinds of technology that the phones already have on them. Every phone has an NFC chip in it now, and every phone has Bluetooth. Well, the smartphones do. Some of the cheap flip phones and the Samsung things don't. But if you're talking about anything that's $400 or more, it's going to have the tech in it. And as I say, in California, 20 to 30,000 people have been hired just to walk around and make contact to try to identify carriers. People that have it may not know it. There's a lot of people that have this virus asymptomatic. And they are, well, the authorities are very curious about identifying them for the supposed antibody opportunity about it as well. I want to go to the sound bites. We've had this whistleblower up there today, this guy named Rick Bright. And I'm telling you, folks, it is nothing more than an extension of the Mueller investigation. It is being treated as the next, or an extension of the Kavanaugh hearings in terms of the purpose, in terms of the opportunity the left thought that these things presented. It is an extension of impeachment, Trump colluding with the president of Ukraine to dig up dirt on Biden, whatever it was. So they've got this whistleblower in there, Dr. Bright, and he's out there claiming that in his department of government, nobody's taking it seriously, that Trump is a buffoon, that nobody knows what they're doing, that we're not prepared. It's all designed to be dumped on Trump as someone who's over his head, doesn't know what he's doing, going to get us all killed. And here is a bit of his, I guess it's his opening statement here when the hearing began this morning.
Our window of opportunity is closing. If we fail to improve our response now, based on science, I fear the pandemic will get worse and be prolonged. There will be likely a resurgence of COVID-19 this fall. It will be greatly compounded by the challenges of seasonal influenza. Without better planning, 2020 could be the darkest winter in modern history.
Oh, no!
Our nation was not as prepared as we should have been, as we could have been. Some scientists raised early warning signals